This is relationship-ish, where we talk about the cornerstone of every relationship. 8 p.m.
We're live.
Marriage, sex,
And we're having a great time already.
yourself, your family, divorce, your ex, your co-workers, your friends, your situation, your lover, your mother, you name it. We always
I was like,
have a
not
good time.
today, Satan.
Of course you had to mess
With
it
your
up, right?
hosts, Geek and Cat.
Hello, hello, hello. You know what time it is? It's relationship-ish time. It's 8 o'clock, and we're here to talk about the cornerstone of every relationship, connection. And we're your hosts. I'm Cash.
I'm Dee, and this is Relationship-ish. Hello, everybody. Before we get started, don't forget to follow, like, share the show with everybody. We need more followers. We really do, and we appreciate all the followers that we have. You can follow us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. We're everywhere, and we hope you enjoy our show as much as we enjoy having you. And that's it.
Oh my. So this is the Holy Week. So
Yes.
Did you make it through Lent? Did you give up what you were supposed to give up and stay giving it up? Or were you just giving it up?
Few things, and I did keep them all. I gave up a few things, and I did not. Sometimes I do cheat. I'm just saying the truth, but this Lent I really didn't. I did good. How about you?
I did give up something or someone.
Oh, okay.
Yep, it's
For
done.
Lent? That was for Lent.
For
You gave
Lent,
somebody-
for Lent and for beyond. No, I
Did you remember what you gave up?
no, I did not.
Does she even remember?
I did, usually I try to give. I did stick to no meat Fridays, but that was the only thing in this Lent that I really gave up. I'm gonna be honest, because God sees, God knows. No, I was supposed to give up hard liquor, and that didn't last. Because I was drinking wine, and then I started drinking liquor. It's been a hard month. So Lord, forgive me. I apologize. I'll do better. Maybe I'll do a after Lent purge.
Well, wait, I just lied because when we went to
Dear
the
Lord,
wedding,
forgive her.
It was a Friday, and I did give up meat that Saturday, but I didn't keep it on the Friday that we went to the wedding. We went to a wedding on Friday, and there was
I forgot, and we had meat that
Saturday,
Friday.
Yeah, but that Saturday I really did do it because I was like, okay, how about I'll just. So, but yes, I did cheat on that Friday because we went to a wedding, and it's hard. We're going to a wedding.
Well, you know what? Now that I say it, now that you talked about it, I did eat meat 2 times, 2 Fridays, because there was a Friday I was like, oh, I'm supposed to be giving up hard liquor, but then I started drinking the margarita, and then I was like, ooh, I can't have margaritas without something in my stomach because I started feeling a little too free. I was like, hi, can I get a drink? Can I get a? And the waiter was like starting to flirt with me and was like giving us extra shots. So I was like, this margarita is not strong at all. I need another shot. And then, the waiter was like, oh, here. And I'm like, So yeah, I needed something in my stomach because I started floating. I was feeling a little too happy and free.
You were floating.
And so you have to be honest what honesty is. And then I needed those chicken wings because, and let me tell you, that I can't do garlic. And I was just like, oh, girl, it was too much. I was too free. I was margarita sugar down.
Hola, Iris. Yes, yes, you were a margarita sugar down. I gave, um, I did, except for that day that we went to the wedding, and then I did do I tried to sacrifice the Saturday instead, and that was hard because again, ended up going out somewhere where people were eating steaks, and I was like, okay, I'm not eating meat today. So that was hard, but I did it. I did it. I said I was going to do it, and I did it. I was like, I can't do 2 times in a row, but yeah. So I did good. I don't always do good. Let's face it. But this time, I
Yeah,
really.
well, you know what? It's two. I've been really good. The last two holidays, I've been excellent. This one, I just fell off. I just did not give anything up. Maybe
Mhm.
but chocolate for Lent. That would have been a real sacrifice.
Yeah, because you don't even like chocolate. I could have given up chocolate, but I don't eat enough chocolate to give it up. Like it's not like I have chocolate like even once a week. So I'm like, that's not really
Oh,
giving up.
I know what you should give up. Some vanilla shakes.
Hmm. Well, it's too late now. This is it's over. It's not really over, but I mean, you have a few days left. I'm not giving up anything else, but I did give up having bacon. I usually have bacon every Sunday, and that was hard because sometimes I went out for like brunch with my son on Sunday, and oh, like I want the bacon, and I was like, ah, but I did it. I was like, and he's like the devil. He's like, go ahead, go have that bacon, mom. It's not okay. I'm like, no, he's like, you're a good person. You don't need to sacrifice like that. Go ahead, have the bacon. I'm like, okay, what are you, the devil? No, I'm not having the bacon. And he's like, I know you want it. I'm like, yes, I do, but that's the point. No, I'm not. He's like trying to get me to do it. I'm like, what is wrong with you, boy?
Could have said 4 Hail Marys and 4 Our Fathers, and you would have been okay.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's
I'm
not good.
here to absolve you, you know?
So listen to me, Cash. If the last 12 months, I like this one. Wednesdays and Fridays. Okay. Did you see what Iris wrote? Pastelito.
Mm.
So wait a minute. If you had to the last 12 months was of your life was a movie, what would you call it? Like what would you name the last 12 months? Not your whole life story, the last 12 months. What would you name this movie? How was your life been this last 12 months? Hmm.
The point of no return.
Ooh,
We're at the point
Did you?
of no return.
Mm.
And that's like no, it's not Groundhog's Day. It's the point of no return in so many things. It's like I'm so done with so many parts of my life. It is absolutely crazy and ridiculous. I am at the point of no return. At work, I'm at the point of no return. Here, I'm at the point of no return. Some of my friends, I'm at the point of no return. Like, you can't say anything and I'm going to laugh it off anymore and it's going to be okay. So, and you know, I'm very patient. You know that I am like, you're like, you did what? You said what? No, you did. No, I would have, no, I would have left. I would have, because V is like, oh, you're not going to do that to me. Oh, you're not going to. And I'm more of, I get mad and then I'm like, well, you know, I know how it is. And then I get mad and then I'm like, okay, you know how it is. But I'm at the point of no return. You just cannot say, I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm having my friend or something, but I'm at the point you just can't say anything. I'm at a point of no return. Shake your head if you will.
No, I think that is a great name. Iris Head's like Silence of the Lambs, Groundhog Day.
Okay, Iris.
One flew over the cuckoo's nest, and she wrote
Yeah,
one.
that's me. That could be me too. I have lost my mind. You trying to act like you're sane until you have lost
Hey,
your
Vince.
mind.
Vince. Hey,
I
Vince. I
have
miss you.
lost my mind. And so that's you know what? Maybe it's a mix between One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest and The Point of No Return, because I am crazy at this point. Okay. So I'm at the point of no return. Can I get an amen?
Amen. Okay, so you're at the point of no return.
Yeah, sip on that tea. That's what I'm talking about. But this is apple juice. But
Okay.
So sip on that. What's your storyline for the last 12 months?
I don't know. And I knew what the question was, and I still don't have. I'm like this. Okay, so I should be ashamed of myself. I don't know. I think I would call it.
I know what it is. Fools rush in.
No, because I've been dating this guy since October. It's not fools rush in. Like she forgets how long I'm dating somebody, and then she goes and says like, "Well, like you know, it's so soon." I'm like,
it's not fools rush in, because it's like you're having a love story right now, so it's not. And you're trying to, and y'all are like y'all are dropping like all like sensibilities, because you're like, okay, I really, but I'm not. Oh my God, he just said such to me.
Yes. Okay. So yes, I am. What is it? Oh, like, why do fools fall in love? How's that? That's my name. Why do fools?
Because you already did it once, twice. So stop playing.
Yes.
Stop falling in love.
Oh,
are you? Oh, wait. You said fools fall in love? Wait, hold on. Because I said fools rush in. I didn't say nothing about in love. You got the tea here first. Everybody, listen. Did you hear the tea? We clapped that tea. She said fools fall in love. I said fools rush in, and she said falling in love. Clock that tea. You heard it here first on Relationship-ish. April 2nd, and it's not April Fool's Day.
Yes. Do I think I might be in love? I definitely think I am. So yes, and it might be just deep infatuation, because you know that could be. But right now, it feels like the real thing. Let's see. Is it real or Memorex? That's what we could call the show. Call the year. Is it real or is it Memorex?
I'm just saying, clock that tea. Everybody heard. Fools fall in love. You heard it here first.
6-7.
3-7. Not even close. All right. So today's National Day. Are you ready for today's National Day?
I'm ready. What is today's National Day?
Today's Holy Thursday, of course. Amen for all of you Christians out there. It is Holy Thursday. We know what happened on Holy Thursday. That's why I'm talking about some of my friends that are no longer friends.
Woo!
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Yes, it's National Oh, it said peanut and jelly time. It's supposed to be peanut butter. Maybe you should proofread.
That's just like something that I would do.
Your stuff up in there. But it's peanut butter jelly time. It is the National Peanut Butter Jelly Day.
Do you like peanut butter and jelly?
I love a taste of peanut butter and jelly. But I don't even use jelly. I use preserves. I don't like jelly. I like preserves.
I don't like any of it. I don't like the peanut butter. I don't like the jelly. I don't eat any of it. No, I don't eat peanut butter.
She doesn't. Of course. Why? I'm so sorry. Why are we asking Snotty Time over here whether or not she does peanut butter and jelly? Her father had to bring. Her father brought her lunch every day.
Yes, when I was in grammar school, my father used to bring me a hot lunch every day because I didn't like sandwiches, and he didn't feel like I should be subjected to eating them. And I think he was right. Yes, you're frozen.
Because it should be frozen. Because
Okay, so that used to show you, like,
dear sirs,
spoiled, you know.
I was
So,
about to say, dear sirs, her father started this trend. You
Yes,
have no hope. Because the rest of you were eating cheese and ham sandwiches and having peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And Miss Ma'am here was having caviar for lunch. Like, I have
like,
pate.
chicken,
I
rice,
have
and I was having steak and potatoes. Like, he was bringing me a meal. Yes, every day. So I didn't like sandwiches, and he didn't like sandwiches. So he was like, I don't see why, because there's an American thing. When you go to lunch in St. Lucia, you have like a little pail thing. It has real food in it. It's no bread in there. It's like it's rice and potatoes and meat, and like, that's what he used to do. Fish, like you eat. Like he was like Lydia's like, oh, I like the sandwich, and I was like, you don't eat that. I'm not eating it. So my dad brought me a hot lunch every day.
Did you see everybody? Did you see her?
Mm-hmm. Well, like if that's
Well, I've been spoiled my whole life, and you know what? Don't apologize for it.
Spoiled if somebody brings you a hot lunch, that's not spoiled. That's like what you can eat.
Okay, like, V, stop the match. Stop. There's nobody parent that's stopping their life to be like, oh no, V needs lunch. Let me go and bring her a hot lunch.
She left out nobody ever have no hope. And she's like,
None. The bar was already set this high. None. I'm so sorry, people. Now you know.
Yes.
And when she was talking about, all my friends have 3-carat diamonds, so should I.
Well, whoever I'm engaged to, if it's not 3 carats, don't even look my way. Don't think about it.
It's not anybody.
It's not. It's like it's the way it is. It's just reality. It's reality. It's my reality, and maybe I'm never gonna get it, but it's my reality.
I'm glad you said it, because someone just told me the other day. They were like, it's my reality, and my reality is the only reality that exists. And I looked at her and I was like, again, like, my reality is the only reality that exists. So in my eyes, this is the way I feel and I think, and that's the way I'm gonna do it. And I'm like, so you two have so much in common.
Yeah, because But so, wow, it's gotta be 3 carats. I was like, that's it.
But I want to know, because you said you have so many friends that have these 3-carat diamonds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well.
Okay. So what is the word of the day, V?
Pernicious. And the reason
that's what I'm feeling this is.
Yeah, is because somebody used that word, and I was like, okay, I know what that means, but I have never really heard somebody use it. And they were using it on the Housewives, and she said, I think she just learned it because she was like, yes, she was acting very perniciously and blah, 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 blah. Yes. And she's pernicious. I was like, okay, so you just learned that word today and you're using it on the Housewives. So what it means is, and I didn't just learn that word today, but anyway,
I did.
I thought we should share it because
it sounds like you're snotty, you're pernicious.
It's like you're doing something you're ruining the day. You're doing something harmful on purpose. So, like that.
Yeah, I lost my 3 carats in the carrot farm too, girl. She must have friends we don't know about.
No, okay. I mean, there's some friends that you know about that have the 3-carat diamonds. So, yes. But I mean, you could get whatever you want. If you and your fiance think that 1 carat or 2 carats is good, you should get that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if we want to eat, yeah, sure. Yes. Yes. If you would like to eat and go on any vacations in your lifetime, you're right. Don't just get the 1 to 2 carats. If you
Okay, I've already been there, done that. We're just moving on up. That's the way we're going. We're not staying stagnant. So if I'm not doing less. I'm doing more. So no, I've been there, done that. Maybe some people haven't had that, and that's great. But I have, and I'm going to the next level. Just saying.
for some reason, it just sounds like you're a bit of a somebody.
A snob.
We'll go like this.
I'm
Iris, we're gonna have to survive on peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, even if I get a 1 carat, because radiant cut. We don't make
That's what I
peanut
want. A
butter
radiant cut.
sandwiches.
You want a radiant cut too? I want a radiant cut.
Honey, that's what you told everybody for the last
I
3
think
years.
Cash, you want a radiant cut.
I don't know if I want to get if I get divorced, I do not know if I want to get married. So I'll
Whether
just
you
stick
get
to
married
radiant
or not.
cut.
No. Listen to me. I might not be getting married again, but I'm getting that ring. No commitment. I'm not moving in with you. So if you want this nookie, you got to get the ring. Sorry. Not moving in with anybody without a ring. It doesn't mean I'm getting married, but I need to have that commitment. And if you pay $3 whatever million for this carat ring, then there's a commitment. Yes, you need that commitment, girl. Yeah.
I'd rather just cut off your finger, girl. I'm like, mm-mm.
Oh,
But
okay.
okay.
Iris is going to be the flower girl. I got better plans for you than that, but you can also be the flower girl.
Well, this actually has me on pause because I'm like,
Excuse me, I have to say this. Can you call Auntie and tell her? Okay, thank you. I'm sorry, I had to interrupt. We're having Cornish games ahead.
did she just interrupt the podcast to talk about our Cornish game thing? This has me on pause. She doesn't realize that she's off stage right now because I had to interrupt her thought. What the front door? Okay. So we're here back. What has us on pause, B? She's so funny. Like, what is wrong with her?
So, you know what has me on pause?
Mm.
Because you made me think about what has me on pause. I know what has you on pause, but what has me on pause is I'm a judgy person. I will judge you. I judge myself, and I will judge you. So let's just face that. And I think I'm going to say it. I think I have a lot of class, and I think that some people think because I have class that I'm a snob because they don't have class. So they think because I'm not going to lick my fingers just because I'm eating chicken wings that I'm a snob. I think they're classless because they are licking their fingers. You could lick your fingers. I think you have no class. But having class doesn't make you a snob. It just makes you have class. And that makes me angry that people feel like if you have class, then you're snobby. Just because you don't have class, this doesn't mean that I'm a snob. It means that you don't have class. That has me on pause. Just saying. Just had to share that.
I'm going to say both can be true.
Yes, just both can be true, but it's not true for me. Just saying. Listen, if I'm a snob, I've dated all kinds of blue collar workers. I don't have a problem with any of the, if you didn't go to college, I don't have any of these kinds of problems. So I am not a snob. I know some people who wouldn't date somebody if they didn't go to college or wants them to finish college so they can date them. I know people like that. Those are snobs. Not me. Blue collar, doesn't matter. White collar, doesn't matter. Just saying. Just saying. I'm just saying. Sharing my thoughts. Yes.
And the shade is growing.
You would have,
It's
you
okay.
have manners. Yes, Iris. Because if how can you be a classy person with no manners? Like that doesn't it goes together. It's hand in hand. Yes, you need manners. If you had any class, you would have manners. You know to say thank you, please. You know which fork to use. You know when and when not to cross your legs. Cross your legs at the ankle when you're at certain places. You would have those. You would know that. You would not have somebody took a toothpick out at the dinner table and started picking their teeth. There are no manners, and you can't say that is classy thing to do. So no manners and no class. So what has you on pause? That has me on pause because I'm like, come on, get it together.
I don't
Manners.
give a what. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't got no class and what. I'm
You
gonna
do
adjust
have
my
What
right
has
there.
you
You know
on
what I'm
pause?
saying? I'm
What
gonna
has you
adjust
on
that
pause?
right there.
Pause. What has you?
I cannot stand when
Okay, good.
people want to give advice. So get this.
Okay.
People want to give you relationship advice, but they've never had a healthy relationship. They've always been second in their relationship or third in their relationship. That's not a healthy relationship. They want to give you clothing advice because they're like, oh, you have too many clothes. And I don't know, because you don't need this, you don't need that, you don't need this. I've never seen you wear something I wanted.
Holy cow.
Ever. I've
Oh,
never, not down to your jeans. I don't want your jeans. Okay. Then people want to give you makeup advice, but they've never put on makeup that you're like, oh, you look pretty. You always have to say, I like your natural look.
well, I know that's not me because I don't have a natural look.
So and I told you, I'm at a point of no return today. That's where I am. So don't come for me because I am coming for you. And it is not about shade. It's about realness. Please don't give advice when you don't have the experience or the wisdom. Just don't.
Well,
Don't.
I
Don't.
Sometimes this
You've
is
never had a working relationship. The last relationship you had, the person was asking you, do you want to pee on me? And then you're doing this. Like,
you making fun of
it's
people.
like a P. Diddy. It's like a P. Diddy situation. Like, I'm going to use baby oil and I'm going to have this guy pee on you. And then we're going to
stop the madness. You need to get us banned. Stop it.
For educational purposes only. But this is somebody who was in my look.
She keeps saying, like, okay. I understand. But listen, I think you are right. But in some cases, this is what I see. Because I just did a reel on this and I just put it out. Stop asking people for advice when they don't, you know that they haven't been where you want to go. So why are you asking them how to go to Queens when they've never been to Queens? Like, what you asking people, like, so what do you think about my relationship or my marriage or they've never been married, or they for the most part they didn't have a happy marriage, or for the most part they don't have,
or they always had a threesome. You've always been in a threesome.
It's not always people wanting to give advice, but if you ask somebody who they don't have any common sense, why would you ask
but
them?
I'm not asking you. I'm just venting for the moment.
Don't ask them.
But then you're like, we always time to get in a threesome, and then he's always with the other person in the threesome doing things that I just won't do.
Yep.
Please, what? If you don't like doing stuff like peeing or like swallowing the stuff
Okay.
in your,
Okay. What are we talking about? This is going.
because this is an experience, and that's is why they keep having a threesome. That person is not for you. It's not healthy.
They like the threesome, but the thing is, if you don't
They like the threesome because they don't want to do these things, and then they get upset when the person's having another threesome without them. Then that person's not for you.
someone's having a threesome and I'm not included, but I'm with them. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to be included in a threesome, but I'm unincluding myself in the relationship at all. I'm like, okay, bye. Hope you three have fun. Y'all don't come back now. You hear? But I don't know. I don't understand.
But
But-
this is what I'm talking about. But then you want to give me advice on my relationship.
Right, because maybe they have a healthy relationship and they're not sure that they
Good
don't.
night, Sarah. Good night.
Who's Sarah?
What? Oh, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Don't tell people because they trying to set you up. They trying to set you up because you know who Sarah is. You know who Sarah is. Sarah is
the date.
Sarah is who?
I'm confused. There is no Sarah. Listen to me carefully.
Oh my God! See how your friends
But
try to
whatever-
set you up.
Listen,
Your
okay,
friends.
yes. Cash always says that. So last year, she always says, "Good night, Sarah." So last year on our podcast, we asked people if they have any questions, and somebody said, "Who's Sarah?" And we had no idea who they were talking about. We were like, "I won't know who Sarah is." And then they were like, "Well, Cash always says, 'Good night, Sarah.'" And we were like cracking up because she always says that, but it doesn't mean anything. So I just thought I'd bring it up. In fact, it was last February when this happened. It was around Valentine's Day. When anyway, they want to know. They thought Sarah was her love interest. So I was like, could have been.
We're gonna have to talk afterwards.
Well, she really thought there was a Sarah.
Okay, we are so deep into what's hitting us. We are so deep.
What
But,
is this? We
how
didn't
do
even know what this week's show was. We're supposed to say at the beginning.
Ghosting your lover.
Unghosting.
This is relationship-ish, where we talk about the cornerstone of every relationship.
With your hosts, V and Cash.
She is off script. She is always off
I
script.
am not off script. I've been following the script.
I don't even know.
So
what script
this is, what this show is about, like trying to rekindle the flame in your relationship, because stop communicating, stop having fun with each other, stop doing what made you fall in love in the first place. So like I'm at the beginning stages of a relationship that I feel all this like wonderfulness with, right? But when you're at near the middle, you've stop doing all the things that made you like the person in the first place because life gets in the way. Now you're grocery shopping and going to work and calling somebody about your insurance bill, and you're doing the real stuff, and then you forget about the connections that you had in your relationship ish. Right? Mm-hmm.
So number one, let's start thinking about it. So you stop dating each other. Huh? What do you mean?
So, you're not at the beginning anymore. You stop, doing, you wear sweatpants all the time. That, first of all, is never going to be me. So, but you stop taking care of yourself. You stop listening to each other. stop putting effort in, because when you're dating someone, you think if they're coming for you for this day, you're putting your makeup on, you're fixing your hair, your nails, you're doing all this stuff for your date, and he's doing the same. He's getting a haircut, he's shaving, he's making sure he looks good. You guys are going on a date, and then when you guys get comfortable, it's like, hey, like no one's doing their hair, they've got the rollers on all day, they're like their sweatpants all day, like that's what's going on, and that's killing you. You know what I mean? That's killing the relationship. So I feel like you know, it's important to bring back at least a date night where you could be wearing, you know, you're getting dressed up and you're doing all the things you used to do when you did have a date, you know?
All right. So you feel like I'm still that one. I'm still the one.
That one.
You don't be. I don't know, because I like wearing sweatpants. Maybe if you wear tight sweatpants, you can wear sweatpants. You just have to wear the shapely sweatpants that get your like booty shaking.
If that's not what you were wearing when you were dating, when you were really in love, if that's not what you were wearing, if that's what you were wearing, but if that's not what you were wearing, why are you wearing it now and calling it okay? Like, I don't understand. I remember Cash came to my house. She's like, where are you going? I'm like, nowhere. And my husband's coming home and I have to look good. Like, I'm like, okay. And I feel like that's important. I'm sorry. You have to look good for each other and for yourself.
Well,
but
I'm for the you need to look good for each other, but she's like, I just take a different stance than V, because she's like, oh, I'm not wearing sweatpants. I'm not wearing a t-shirt to show you that I'm still the one. I think if you have that day of the week that you just change the routine, because
I'm not saying I would never do it, but people decide that is the routine. That's not going to be my routine go to every day in sweatpants. So that's what I'm saying. It becomes routine. You know how many people, they're like, I have a friend, and well, she's almost divorced at this point, but she is now, she lost weight. She's like got a whole new wardrobe. She's not wearing sweatpants anymore the way she used to. But now she was doing all that when she was married, and now she's looking for somebody else, and she's fixing herself up. And I'm just thinking to myself, well, why didn't you? I didn't say it to her, but I want to say, why don't you do that while you were married? While you were married, you were comfortable wearing your sweatpants all the time. You didn't care about like losing weight and going to the gym. Now she's going to the gym, she's doing all this for our next man. But she didn't try to do that for her man. Like, you know, she's like not doing it for herself. She's like, so I'm gonna catch me a man. I'm like, okay. I'm like, but you had a man, but and I'm not saying you have to do that for your man, but she's doing it for some other man. So she, at the beginning, she was looking svelte. Then she gained some weight. She didn't care because she's comfortable. She's married. And now that she's getting divorced, she's like, okay, we got to get in shape. Good for the next people. I'm like, I don't get that. That's what I'm saying. But she's one of many. You know that's true. You know it's true. People all going to the gym. They're all divorced. They weren't going to the gym when they were not divorced. Am I lying to you? You know I'm telling the truth.
You might be telling the truth, but I'm not going to the gym. If you don't like me, I'm gonna be truthful. I like working out at a time, but then if you're gonna leave me if I get fat, then we don't need to even start together.
No one's going to leave you because you get fat. It's the complacency, just comfortable, and you don't care about each other. You don't care to try to look good you don't only look good for yourself. You want to look good. You're like, so I got dressed up because I knew it was your birthday and I want to look good for you. Like, it's not only always for yourself. So if you lose that part of yourself where you care about this person enough to do it, you don't have to do it every day. I wear sweatpants. I mean, they match, but I do wear them. I do. I have sweatpants on right now. I have sweatpants on right now.
Because I bought her sweatpants. Because
these are not the ones she bought me. These are my brand deal. But
She
I
didn't
do have
sweatpants.
I
I
do
had to
have
buy her
sweatpants.
stuff.
I do have sweatpants, but I mean, I don't wear them often, you know. But I don't want to. It's not for
True.
next.
Flirting didn't expire. So, like flirting is like foreplay before you get to the bedroom. So, like, don't just send messages like, oh, are you going to be home, bring home the milk? Like, say something like interesting. Say something like dirty and flirty and filthy.
Like what I did, and then somebody's mother can hear it.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be like, ooh, I want to take you in my hello. Yeah, he can't pick up the phone now. Can I pick that? Hello?
You're on speakerphone.
Click.
Oh, okay.
Click. I'm not that one. Oh my God. Like I would just die, keel over, and have a heart attack.
Yeah, so be careful what you say and when you say it and who you're saying it to.
But just give them that message. Just
Yeah.
make them pick up the phone again and be like, wait, what did you do? Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yes,
Get
and flirt on.
That flirt on. Let's get your groove back and surprise them. And if you don't know what to say, you know what? Ask ChatGPT. I'm telling you. I know, but it gives you ideas. And even if you don't say exactly what they said, you're like, but wait a minute. I know what I know. Oh yeah. There you go. Because
I don't have that problem. I am so dirty and naughty.
Okay, she's lying, but okay.
I don't say the dirtiest and naughtiest things. I may not live it, but I know how to say it.
I don't know. I mean, how would I know this? I don't know. I
can turn everything into something dirty.
Well, I think that
now, do I live that dirty? I don't think so because I'm vanilla. I'm kind of vanilla. I'll say a lot of stuff when it comes into the bedroom. However, I'm like, whoa, pause. What are we doing with these handcuffs? Wait, what? Oh my God. I'm starting to get nervous. But if we're just talking, be like, yeah, take those handcuffs because you're going to have to scream my name 10 times before this comes. Reality, please. I don't know what to do with these handcuffs.
But you can just give somebody a sexy look. You can, you know what I mean? You can just give them a sexy look. You can't, you know what I mean? There's things that you can do to turn somebody on, and you know what turns your partner on. And I feel like you
know what turns me on? Turn on the TV, baby.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And sometimes if you have a television in your bedroom, sometimes you have to say there'll be no TV on whatever night it is. Saturday nights, we're not having TV in the bedroom. We are not having TV on the bedroom on Saturday nights. I mean, you
better bring something while we're not having TV on Saturday nights. You better tell me why.
Well,
that's turning something else off and putting something else on.
That's right. Well, that's why we're not having TV. And I think it makes an intimate time. And like even if you're not having it, even if it's not something sexual, it doesn't mean that it's like you guys are laying in the bed talking about things that you wouldn't normally talk about. You having intimacy doesn't always have to be sex. It might lead to sex, but it doesn't always have to be. But that is what's missing. Like now you're just watching what's on TV. Okay, so you want to watch that movie? No, let's turn it to this one. Like you need that bedroom time of just you guys. And I mean, I had it with my ex, and I think it's important. And if I ever have that again, I would definitely have a day of, we already know there's no TV on that day. It works good for like 25 years. I'm just saying. I'm just sharing what I
Friday night was Saturday.
Yeah, it could be any night, but for me it was Saturday night because for me, yeah. So, but because I didn't have to go to work on Sunday, and I did the person. Friday I had to go to work. Whatever. But you could make it whatever night. You could make it Wednesday night, whatever works for you. Like, I'm not saying Saturday night, whatever works for you. I'm just saying, and some people, one of my friends, our friend Nisi, she doesn't have a TV in her bedroom because she's like, no TV in the bedroom because then the bedroom is for other things. Watch TV in the living room. So I'm like, that's very interesting. But I was like, we just have no TV night. So that works for me. But I mean, if you just have TV and it works for you, that's good. I'm just saying.
Okay, number 3. Stop being predictable.
Oh, that's terrible. We always know, like, you're doing the same thing. It's all routine. You need to switch it up. Like Cash said, do you wear sweat clothes? Don't wear sweat clothes. If you don't wear sweat clothes, wear sweat clothes. Hold hands while you're walking. For a change, you're walking. You hold hands while you're walking. You know what I mean?
Oh, I thought you said, never mind. Like
because you're probably used to hold hands, but now you're just walking. You're just trying to get to the shopping cart. You're just trying to get to wherever it is. So let's grab each other's hand. Grab your partner's hand. Like, oh, okay. Give him a little pat on the backside. Whoa, where'd that come from?
This is backside. Tell him tap that ass. I don't know what she's. Give him a little tap on the backside. Like she's from London.
No,
tap ass.
Tap that bum if I was from London, but
tap that ass. Like if she's walking by, like just across and she's about to cook, just tap that ass. She's talking about a little across his bum.
I was looking for what people find sexy, like without being overtly sexy. And one of the things I looked up actually yesterday is hugging from behind. So people find that sexy. So if you're like someone's washing the dishes and you give them a hug from behind, or they're like cooking and you give them a hug from behind, they really like that. And it's not something that, everybody might hug you goodbye or hello, but people who are not your significant other are not going to grab you from behind and hug you. So that's a different kind of hug, and that's a different message. And
I love doing that. That is my favorite.
Yes, so remember. So let's bring that back. Let's give somebody.
I love doing it, and I love receiving that. Like you just washing dishes or just doing something mundane, and just like, oh, okay, wait, we gotta finish doing this. Sometimes we don't get finished to do that.
Because you see it, woo! And sitting at the table, if you go out to eat and you're always sitting across from each other, why don't you sit next to each other and talk this way, right next to each other, and be sitting. That's another intimate thing to do. Instead of sitting across, something different.
What's gotten into you?
Yes.
I'm bringing sexy back.
Mm-hmm.
So, bring back the chase.
Well, I got to hear your opinion on this, because you and the chase, like,
make them feel like they have to earn you a little. Just be like, if they're like, oh, come here, and be like, no, because remember when you said, and just be like something mundane, like, remember when you were like, no, I couldn't have any more juice, so no, you can't get a kiss right now. Be like, what?
Yeah,
like, you're gonna have to work for it,
right? And that's another thing. You go right by them and you're about to give them a kiss, and you're like, you know what? Let's save this for later. Like, what? Just we'll get back to this. Mm-hmm. So you just let them know what's going to happen later. You know what I'm thinking about later. What are you thinking about? You'll find out. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
Be like, oh, can I get a piece of that? Be like, you want this piece?
Or
okay, so remember you wanted this and you could have had something else. Be like,
good because sexy talk is important, and the little things. It doesn't have to be some big thing, It's like
You're like, oh, I want to kiss. Which lips?
mm,
I'm just saying. I told you I'm good at the talk. The walk.
yes.
So
Yeah.
bring back the chase.
Yeah, I think that's
Say
important.
what you actually want.
That is so sexy to me. That is so sexy. Like it doesn't. Sometimes you just have to be overt. You just have to be like that. Is so sexy. Say what you want. You know what I'm gonna do to you tonight, Brepa. And then do it. Don't make threats. Don't no idle threats. Let's go. Say what you want. That it. Listen, if my partner tells me what they're gonna do to me, that is so. I'm like, what? Okay, what? And I love to say what I'm gonna do. I'm like, okay, well, yeah, that's nothing. This is what I'm gonna do to you. So you got to say what you want. I think that's so sexy. But it takes guts because you have to feel. You have to be vulnerable. Let yourself be vulnerable and not feel like this person is gonna feel like you're crazy or something. And if you think that that person is gonna think that you're crazy or something, then is that the person that you want to be vulnerable with and have sex with? And like if you can't talk to them about what you really want, like is that your person? It's
But
not.
it doesn't necessarily have to be just about. I mean, it can be about sex. So don't get me wrong.
Yes.
This is what I need. This is what I want. But it also could be like, I need more attention. Like, I feel like you're coming inside and rushing to, I don't know, polish your bowling ball. You'd be like,
when you said you're coming inside, like, are you rushing? I was like, and you're rushing? What did she just say? Then you said bowling ball. I'm like, oh, oops. But you said you're rushing inside.
you're on the naughty list.
You said it.
She's on the naughty list.
She said it. She said it. She said it.
Where is her mind?
Well, anyway, So yes, I think that Cash is definitely right. That's also say whatever you really want. Like if you need more attention, you need to say, I need more attention from you. I feel like you're not paying attention to me. Or if you need them to be have more gratitude and say, like, you're in the army or whatever, and I shined your shoes and I did this and this, and you didn't even say thank you. Hello, where's the gratitude? Like, you need to say what you want. If you're doing things and no one's appreciating it, or they're not spending time with you that you want, or you've always doing what they want to do for date night and they never do what you want, you have to speak up. Well, did you say what you wanted? No. So then they don't know. No one's a mind reader. So I feel like, yeah, say what you want.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely
The bowling ball. I'm gonna. Yes,
Yeah.
Irish watching the bowling. Because sometimes it's gratitude. Sometimes it's just like, I'm so sick of doing all this stuff and nobody even cares. No one says thank you. No one even notices that I'm doing it. Gratitude can go a long way.
So let's go back through it. So, 1, you stop dating each other. Go on your date. Because you need to start unghosting your lover. Unghosted him. You've ghosted them. Now we need to start going back on dates.
Yes.
We need to start flirting because that always does it. Stop being so predictable. Bring back the chase. Say what you actually want. So that's the fix. What are you thinking?
I think if you did, for me, all of these would work, right? But I think if you really want to bring back the spark, if you did at least 2 of them, I think that will because it's just rekindling. You already have a fire. You're just trying to bring it back. It's not like there's no fire there. That's why you guys are together. So you just need to let's just rekindle it. Let's bring it back.
Oh, and unless you let winter come and it ain't coming back.
Well, we're talking about people who are ghosting and now they're gonna unghost their lover. So this is what we're talking about. So if you took it too far,
But
then
if
come
you
back,
took
you
it too
can
long
unghost
and you
them.
ghosted your lover and you're sleeping with your roommate instead of your partner,
We're not talking about that. That's another
I'm just-
podcast. That's another podcast. We're not talking about. We're unghosting your lover. Stick to the script. We are
well,
not.
I think we should have added in time matters. Time
Well,
matters because you can't wait a unsolicited amount of time and be like, okay, now we're gonna do this and it's gonna start again.
I agree.
So I think we should say time matters. This is time bound. So we can't be like, oh,
Yes,
do
but
this.
time matters. You have to really be. You can't just wait forever. No one's gonna wait forever. Like you try and you want to be with this person or whatever, but then if they don't really want to, they're not making a move. Like then, yeah, what are you gonna do? You just don't want to be, talking about it all the time. You want action, right? So
Yeah. So time matters. You're like, oh, we're gonna get together. Oh, we're gonna do this. Don't. And then,
never do
or
it.
I'm gonna fix it, and it never happens. I mean, time matters. So I think the word of the week was pernicious, right? So pernicious is like describes how silence and lack of effort can ruin
Mhm.
a relationship.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, effort. That's the number one thing. That's the number one fix. Effort. If you put some effort in, that's it. That's all anybody needs. But you
Slow
can't wait.
fade.
Like, let's just put some effort. And listen, it goes both ways because like Cash is saying, okay, so you waited too long, but then you both waited too long because it's a two-way street. Maybe you didn't see the signs when your lover or partner was trying to do certain things and then they gave up because they're like, you didn't even notice, and maybe you did some things and they didn't notice. So I feel like, okay, communication is sometimes a problem because it's like, well, I did do that. You did? I didn't even. When did you do that? Like, and I've heard that plenty of times. Like, I did. No, you did. I didn't. Yes, I did. And then you said this and that. Like, I feel like communication. But if for those people
And
who are
also effort. Like effort is a sign of respect and connection. If you
Yeah.
give no effort and you expect something to stay lit, it always takes an effort. It takes a plan.
fire's
And
not
if
going
it's only twice or 3 times a week, it still takes an effort. It's not going to just stay there because it's present.
Yeah.
Just because you're physically present doesn't mean you're mentally present. It doesn't mean that it's going to be a present to you forever.
Mm-hmm.
So
right.
know that effort. It takes an effort. And if you're a quitter and you always quit, it's
Well,
time to quit.
right. Well, I'm at the beginning, so I'm at the part where everything is going good. So we're still
You bet.
we're still
Because all of it, he forgets himself. He'd be like, so Vic. She'd be like,
yeah. So no, but I mean, I'm hoping. I mean, I always tell the same story. Like in my marriage, I thought we had a great marriage, like for 25 years, and the last 5 years were crap. It was horrible. Like it was horrible. There was no communication. It went from 0 to 100 in a few months. Like I'm not exactly sure what happened. I don't want to say, but it did. But before that, it was wonderful, and I feel like everybody was putting in their time and trying, and then all of a sudden, it wasn't that. But you can't try
so
by
what's the
yourself.
next-
Yes.
What's next week's show?
Next
Do
week
opposites attract?
or
I
attack.
think
Do they attract or attack? That's what the show is about.
are we gonna have like a throwdown on this show?
Well, I think some people are always like, well, opposites attract. And then some people say, well, we are not alike at all. I cannot be with somebody like that. So I wanted to investigate, like, which is it? Is it what we want to opposites or not? So we're doing this opposites attract or attack. We'll have to talk about that next week.
That sounds like a attacking show. I don't know. Amori Povich. Let me tell you something. I am 1,000% sure you are the baby's mama. I'm pregnant. It's your baby.
Ooh. And you could be. All right.
I could be, and it's your baby. Anyway, don't.
So, well, I'm
What's
so
wrong with
happy you guys tuned in. Ben, to Iris, and everybody else who tuned in today. Relationship-ish, we appreciate you. Please follow on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Tell a friend, share this show with a friend. Even if you watched it today, you can still share it. They can watch it tomorrow. It still counts for us. Oh, Richard Benson. Wait. It's what you polish a bowling ball. Really, Richard? Hey, don't go up. How do you polish the bowling ball? All right, I'll have that for you next week.
Tell your love to be inventive. If they want to run and go polish their bowling ball, let them know how it can get shined.
Polished. There are other balls that can be polished. They don't have to be bowling balls, people.
So
just say.
You are watching. It's Thursday night. It was 8:00. This is Relationship-ish, where we talk about the cornerstone of every relationship, connection. We were your hosts. I'm Cash.
I'm V, and this was Relationship-ish.
See you next week.
Happy Easter and Passover.
Oh, yeah, that's important. Happy Easter and Passover. It's Holy Week.
This is Relationship-ish, where we talk about the cornerstone of every relationship.
8 p.m.
We're live.
Marriage, sex,
And we're having a great time already.
yourself, your family, divorce, your ex, your co-workers, your friends, your situation, your mother, you name it. And we always have a great time.
Of course you had to mess
With your hosts, V and Cash.